Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Stallions, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Stallions offense takes the field for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Immediately fires to the middle. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. And the Stallions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Takes the easy completion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Gets the back moving. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be fourth down. Punt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off the play fake. Skips away from pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. They'll give it to the back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Dickens. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The give to the back. Strong run and a pickup of 5 out to the 15. The Stallions can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the RPO, complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
And the Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Stallions send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Dickens. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The toss to the outside. Turning it on. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's McGowan. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Under fire. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And he goes down again. That has been the story, and that has been the struggle for this offense early in this game so far. They cannot keep their quarterback standing on their feet. They had already given up 3 sacks early. That's the 4th now in this game. They don't have a chance to win this one if they can't start pass protecting up front.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Wide open downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Stallions will line it up on 1st and 10. Running to Green. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll pull it on the read. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Scanning the field, it's Dickens. A little screen to the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They pick up 10 and give him a 1st down. Finds the tight end.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. Looking for room at the 30.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping me.
And the Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's McGowan. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Stallions will send out the punt unit. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Some misdirection with the counter. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Caught in the backfield, it's Sims. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Dickens. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. On the move. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. And the Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And his throw is incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on third down. The Stallions will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Rainbow Warriors line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And here comes the punt team. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's McGowan. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the big fella. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just a short pass to the tight end. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
They go to the ground. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
second down coming up.
Back to pass, it's Dickens. Caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Here they come facing third and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And it's almost intercepted in the end zone. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a bullet dodged by this offense. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. New Mexico stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Albuquerque. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. And the Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick strike complete. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Finding open areas. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. They'll go to the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking to throw, it's Dickens. Quickly to the tight end.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Do they have another third down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. Fires to the wideout. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Hawaii. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
17. Sharks. 0.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wants to go up top on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
The Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. And the defense drags him down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Motion from the back.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. The snap sets up to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. After the misfire now on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
By the receiver.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. On target to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Stallions are rolling down the field. Takes it on the shovel. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Stallions headed quickly to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And the misconnection on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down.
The give to the tailback. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The run from the shotgun. Running into the open space. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun to give, looking for room. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And that last run leaves him with a third down. Will they keep it on the ground? Trying play action. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Hawaii! And the punishment has been extended. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They have been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Vanderbilt is going to walk off the field there in Nashville with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to swing it on second down. Finds his tight end. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. And the Stallions are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Off the play fake. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
He takes the knee, and it took a while, but they are finally into the win column. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.